Welcome back. We've snuck our way up into Science City. We're sitting in a little garden and we have people to talk to. It's weird to me that there's like just a little garden, but this is like a regular vendor just sort of up here. I guess they're staff of the place. It's just weird to have like a wheeled cart, not a permanent looking thing. Anyway, Bethany, are you lost? Doesn't look like you should be up here. I'm new here. No. Let's go with I'm helping Eddie Hung. Oh, that's interesting. I know he's been stressed out lately. I'm glad he's getting some support. What's life like here? We've got all the amenities. It's safe. People have education, supposedly. What are you implying? Nothing you don't already know about yourself. Uh-huh. Not sure if that was a dig or not. What kind of work goes on here? Intense science. What do you work on? Infectious diseases. If things are good, I'm kind of invisible. You always worked in this field? Since straight out of school. It runs in the family. You're upholding a tradition. Yes, you understand. Anyone I should watch out for? Ha, I'll let you figure that out yourself. That's part of the fun. Any other tips for a newbie? Work hard, kiss ass, don't fuck up. That I can do. I better go. I don't want to be late on my first day. Be seeing you, I guess. Howdy, you lost too? Me? How are you lost? I got separated from the tour group somehow. I'm not in trouble, am I? Not with me. Ooh, would you take a photo, please? What, right now? Yeah, make sure to get the cool view in the shot. Oh, I guess these are both denials. I'd better not. Germs. Fair enough. I'll have to take one of myself. If only there was a cool name for that kind of photo. Me snaps. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's so rad. I'm totally using that from now on. My gift to you. Bye. Fine day for it, sir. Are you the gardener here? I'm proud of it. 3 years next week. Our green spaces have really come a long way in that time, if I may say so myself. I want your job. Huh. I ain't giving it away, no matter what, sir. Sure. What's your day-to-day? Well, I started a systematic repotting of the existing plants, but my main achievement is my cross-pollination program. What does that involve? Making tiny little plant mutants. No, that sounds scary. Basically, I'm making crossbreeds of various kinds of plants. Wow, that sounds very big brain. I'm not technically a botanist, but I dabble. With plants, you just have to feel it and listen to them. Can you get bad plant mutations? Nothing will grow huge and try and eat you. Nope. I think. I'm pretty confident. Are you keeping a record of all this? I've already got about 10 filled notebooks tracking the varietals and crosses so I can figure out which traits are dominant or recessive. It's very cool. Hey, do you know Eddie Hung? I really don't go in for gossip. I just focus on the green people. No problem. I'm so sorry I can't help. I'll just go back to pruning. You are not pruning. You are watering. But we'll talk to Eddie, who thankfully is labeled as Eddie. Yeah, I might as well be up front with him. I'm Wallace, and well, that's not my name, though. I'm Wallace, and you are busy. You're Eddie Hung. I've heard so much about your inspiring work. Yeah? What about exactly about my work has inspired you, boy? Heard that you're catching the eye of the higher-ups. Maybe you didn't know, but spreading baseless gossip is liable to cost you more than a demotion to toilet cleaner. You got it, Eddie. He just walked off. Alright, what's my new objective? Infiltrate Eddie's lab. Okay, well, easy peasy, right? Is there anything else to interact with out here, or has anything changed since we talked to Eddie? Bethany, you got anything for me? Oh well. Where did he go? He's alone. This is my chance. Oh boy. Really? That's my option? Threaten? Isn't he supposed to be like scared? Wasn't that the whole thing? That he's like very worried about his position and about what he's doing, and this feels like the wrong approach. I have a gun. Open the door. Oh, well, it just cut without me. Alright. That was barely enough time to read it. It was also formatted weird because the other dialogue came up. Oh, really? You're moving on without me? Is this necessary? What do you want? I didn't press E. It's just moving without me. Shut the fuck up. Cable. Is that it? That's the only interactable in this very busy looking room? Oh. Okay. Wow, this is a terrible approach to this. Answer my questions. Understand? Yes. Wow, this is not handling this well. What are these plants? It's basic sea algae. I'm testing its photosynthesis properties. What am I looking at here? New virus, perhaps? It's a plant cell. The green clumps are merely nucleolus and chloroplast. What are these machines for? Well, one is my radio. The other is a signal generator. Let's see if I can get the truth out of you. This seems... Oh, this is bad. Who are you? It's none of your business. I ask, you answer. Okay, just don't get angry if the answers don't fit conveniently together. Tell me about yourself, Eddie. I'm a biochemist, work here virtually my whole life, and I'm a devoted family man. I don't feel like threatening him is a good idea, but it's what makes you vulnerable. Me and everyone else who works here. But you work alone. That's convenient. I only do what I'm told. Makes you a slave. Maybe. A useful, safe, and happy slave. What's your relationship to the science minister? I'm just a research scientist. Why would I have a relationship with him? because he asked you to keep a secret. If he did, and I told you he didn't, would you believe me anyway? Try me. We don't have a secret relationship. I wouldn't want one. I'm not in this for the politics. But what if he asked you for a special favor? No. There are strict protocols here. Chief Tanner has final oversight. I have a copy of a report you made directly and only to the minister. What? How? I mean, sure, of course he gets copies of my reports. It's not like he replies. The minister has cut the chief out of the loop. He has? I don't know anything about that. You're stubborn or ignorant, and neither are helpful. It's just how things are around here. Layers of bureaucracy. I'm sorry if you're disappointed. What's Project Artifact? Where did you invent such a fanciful name? You spilled it while getting drunk at the bite. Where? Well, it sounds ludicrous. If there's any such project going on here, I'm sure I'm not privy to it. Fucking talk, Eddie. I honestly don't know what you want me to say. What's your connection to Clarissa Bloodworth? Connection? I've never met her. Then how does she have blackmail on you? What? You're the only one with an unhealthy interest in me. But you've met her at the bite. I've never been there. I mean, this could all be a mistake, but he does seem a little bit too, like, straight-laced to show up at the bite, but it's not. He could be lying, too. Maybe Gina took you for someone else. I'm saying this one because he's using the name. Who? Baby Gina. Rings a bell? No? Sorry. I don't believe you. I'm sorry if it doesn't fit nicely with your conspiracy theory. Eddie, I know you're not telling me the truth. What? Don't be ridiculous. I've told you everything I know. Please, be rational. The simplest explanation is usually the true one. Just like a scientist, to apply Occam's razor, but Clarissa and the science minister are using you. I don't understand what you're saying. Clarissa has blackmail on you. You write reports about Project Artifact to the minister directly. Come on. You do seem to have been quite resourceful in your research. Very well, perhaps there is something I've truly not considered. What does Clarissa gain from you? I feed her updates on any big discoveries here in the lab. And do you tell her the truth? I never give her the full story, just enough to remain above suspicion. I fill my reports with technical details she can never understand. Clever strategy. Does it work? She's as bad as the minister. Neither of them really care for the science. They only think about how it can advance their positions. What are you researching here? I'm trying to reverse engineer the artifact. What is it? It's technology that has far-reaching social implications. Do you really want the technical details? Of course I fucking do. The artifact has the potential to rewrite the definition of a kind. I think it can be used to safely reconfigure the DNA expression of a living being. Reconfigure into what? It's going to be easier if I show you. I don't know if I can trust you. I'm not an action hero. I'll show you the artifact because I want your information. It's a mutually beneficial exchange. Untie me. There's a secret entrance behind the shelf on the left. Okay. Be cool, Eddie. The shelf on the left. That was a musical sting that I wasn't expecting. Okay. That's a little horrifying. Actually, it's a lot horrifying. So, we'll deal with that next time.